Sarah Mitchell had always been active, enjoying long morning jogs, weekend hikes with her husband David, and even joining her friends for yoga sessions on Saturday mornings. Life seemed perfect, yet she had started noticing a persistent ache in her lower back that refused to fade. At first, she dismissed it as a temporary discomfort, assuming it was just from a new workout routine or sitting for too long at her office desk. But over time, the pain worsened, sometimes shooting down her legs and making it difficult to focus on even simple daily tasks. One afternoon, while Sarah was preparing dinner, she felt a sharp twinge in her lower back that brought her to a sudden halt. David, noticing her grimace, immediately rushed to her side. "Sarah, are you okay?" he asked with genuine concern. She shook her head and leaned against the counter, trying to ease the discomfort. "I don't know, David. This pain, it's different. It's not like before." Sarah decided it was time to visit Dr. Rebecca Lawson, a trusted family physician in their neighborhood. Dr. Lawson listened patiently as Sarah described her symptoms: dull aching, occasional stabbing sensations, and stiffness in the morning that took hours to ease. She also mentioned that she felt fatigue more often and had occasional numbness in her legs. Dr. Lawson nodded thoughtfully and began to explain that low back pain could stem from a variety of causes, ranging from mild muscle strain to more serious conditions that required attention. "Most people experience low back pain at some point," Dr. Lawson began. "It can be caused by simple things like poor posture, lifting heavy objects incorrectly, or sitting for prolonged periods. But sometimes, pain may signal more concerning issues, so it's important to pay attention to warning signs." Sarah listened intently as Dr. Lawson described how common habits, such as hunching over a computer or constantly carrying a purse on one shoulder, could gradually weaken the muscles supporting the spine. The doctor explained that even high-impact exercises, when done without proper form or warm-up, could strain the back. Additionally, stress and tension could contribute, causing muscles to tighten and worsen discomfort over time. David, standing beside her, asked about medical conditions that could trigger low back pain. Dr. Lawson clarified that conditions such as herniated discs, sciatica, spinal stenosis, or even kidney infections could produce persistent discomfort. She emphasized that Sarah's symptoms didn't automatically point to serious disease, but needed careful monitoring. Over the next few weeks, Sarah kept a detailed journal of her pain. She noted the times it flared up, activities that worsened it, and any accompanying symptoms. This meticulous tracking revealed patterns she hadn't noticed before. Pain intensified after long periods of sitting at her desk and after lifting heavy boxes during a weekend move. She also noticed stiffness in the mornings and occasional tingling sensations running down her left leg, which she reported during her follow-up visit with Dr. Lawson. "Sarah, these are signs we shouldn't ignore," Dr. Lawson said gently. "While most low back pain improves with time, these 7 worrying signs warrant closer attention: numbness or tingling in the legs or feet, weakness in the legs, difficulty controlling bladder or bowels, pain following a serious injury, persistent pain lasting more than a few weeks despite rest, unexplained weight loss, and fever accompanying pain. If any of these occur, we need to act quickly." Sarah realized that a few of these signs had appeared subtly in her daily life. The occasional tingling and stiffness were things she could no longer overlook. Dr. Lawson recommended a series of tests, including imaging scans and blood work, to rule out more serious causes. The process was intimidating, but Sarah felt relieved knowing she was taking control of her health. During her recovery journey, Sarah also made lifestyle changes. She began incorporating low-impact exercises such as swimming and Pilates, which strengthened her core and improved flexibility without straining her back. David joined her, turning workouts into bonding time, and Sarah noticed that her posture improved naturally as her muscles became stronger. She learned how small adjustments, like using an ergonomic chair at work, taking short movement breaks, and avoiding heavy lifting without assistance, significantly reduced her discomfort. Nutrition also played a role. Dr. Lawson advised Sarah to maintain a balanced diet rich in calcium, vitamin D, and anti-inflammatory foods to support spinal health. Sarah experimented with recipes high in leafy greens, fatty fish, and nuts, and gradually she noticed her energy levels improved along with her back strength. Beyond physical adjustments, Sarah found that managing stress was equally vital. Mindfulness exercises, short meditation sessions, and evening walks with David helped her relax tense muscles and improve overall well-being. The couple even joined a local wellness group where members shared tips on maintaining a healthy spine, reinforcing a sense of community and support. Months later, Sarah reflected on how much she had learned about her body. Low back pain wasn't just a random discomfort. It was a signal that something needed attention, whether it was muscle weakness, poor posture, stress, or an underlying condition. By paying attention to her body, making lifestyle adjustments, and following medical advice, she had regained control over her life. Sarah's experience also inspired her to help others. She started a blog sharing her journey, tips on exercises, proper lifting techniques, and advice on recognizing warning signs of serious back issues. Her story resonated with readers nationwide who were dealing with similar discomfort, encouraging them to seek help rather than ignore persistent pain. Through her journey, Sarah realized that back pain could affect anyone regardless of age, activity level, or fitness. Awareness, early action, and a balanced approach to physical and mental health were essential. She became an advocate for proactive spine care, reminding friends, family, and readers that taking small, consistent steps could prevent minor aches from turning into debilitating pain. In the end, Sarah not only overcame her back pain but also discovered a deeper appreciation for her body and health. She learned to listen carefully to her body's signals, seek timely medical guidance, and make informed lifestyle changes. Her story emphasized that while low back pain is common, being mindful of its causes and worrying signs is critical for long-term well-being.